We thought of take closer look of what is the ServiceNow architecture. Okay, as part of that, we seen ServiceNow follows client server model. Okay, why this is required is we need to understand how as a tool it will behave and how as a user you use a tool front end and you use the data of back end, right? So you will be having a browser where you connect your instance and you do everything using these forms list view and the data will update and go on server. This is what the client server model. Okay, so uh, one second, many people are pinging me. Very good, better I switch off it. Okay, so now this is where we started with. Okay, and also we seen what is client, what is server, and we also seen some examples like in if it is client script what kind of examples we write, if it is server side what kind of examples we write it. Okay, so if you have a form and if you're selecting a variable, maybe a field, okay, caller, employee, maybe all his details should auto populate. That is one example we seen. Okay, field validations like I have two fields and I need to write some code where it checks both difference or maybe greater than or less than or something and then give some results. Okay, and farm level, field level messages. So this is just a sample list ma. Okay, we will be seeing many, okay, based on our requirements and conditions and functions and all. Okay, so here where we started with client script examples and then we jumped into server side script where we written one code, we took one table. In that table there are records where it doesn't have a farmer. We felt like we need to update those empty farmer records with some specific user record, Anil Mark. Why we need to update it, ma? Why can't we leave those records with empty farmer name?
As it is getting captured for audit purpose also, they can ask like why this field is.
Right. So in companies there are some standards where you need to follow. Okay. One day the higher CEO and all will come. Okay. Data people, security people and all, they will come up and say this table. Okay. And you created this. Okay. There are five records where farmer is not there. What kind of rules you are following it? That's where the audit comes. So we need to make sure that those rules should be followed. Okay, because of that purpose we updated, okay, this particular 5 6 records using a background script. That is a background script is a server side script where you written, okay, code to update those 5 or 6 records. Okay, that is one example ma, it's not a live. Okay, to show how we write server side code, okay, how it executes and where it exactly updates, we seen it. Okay, and also last I introduced two playlists. One playlist is like check the much JavaScript videos. They are, okay, essentials for our ServiceNow basic coding. Okay, many people are from non-scripting background. Okay, so in order to understand the basic structure of coding, if you see check the much JavaScript videos, okay, maybe at least 10 or 15, your mind will start tuning it. Okay, you have a variable, okay, you need this one to be done. So for this, how you start it, where you start it, okay, how you write a for loop, how you write a if loop, those and all will be explained there. And I given one more playlist where this is our playlist. Okay, in our channel there is a playlist where we say basic course, basic service no course. First to 10 classes I uploaded, 10 or 15 I don't know. Okay, anyone can learn it. Okay, so if you don't know script, if you don't know the basics of ServiceNow, you can first go through that and then you need to start scripting. So someone asked, what are the prereqs? These two are the prereqs. Okay, and you also, ma, in case if any one of your contacts want to learn ServiceNow, no, don't allow them to commit with wrong people, institutes and all, because they will loot. Okay, before you join, they will ask you to take the money, and then I don't know how the course will be. So better maybe not my channel, but any other channel if you feel, share them first. The student need to set his mind first. It is not like I told him, then he will do. No, he needs to know. He needs to confirm his mind that I need it. Okay, if someone comes to me and say, okay, sir, my brother wants to join, my sister wants to join, I will immediately say, ask her to ping me, ask him to ping me, because they need to say, I want to join, sir. If they say now, I will ask why. Then they will say, I service now is good, I am interested. If the respective student doesn't have that mindset, na. If someone asks to join, it will waste, they will discontinue. Okay. Similarly, na, anyone, if someone wants to learn ServiceNow course or any other course, you suggest good channels because you know little bit now. Okay, at least compared to others, you know something. Suggest a good place where they will mold their mind first, and then they will join anywhere. Okay, I'm seeing many people, they're blindly coming, sir. This is good, sir. That is good, sir. How much, sir? Very, very. Even they don't know actually the IT service now basic things also, but they are coming. Okay, I will tell. This is not the way you need to come. You just inquire and then come. Maybe anyone are there who I spoke like that. People are there, ma, who they will call me. I will say, okay, don't join for me. Don't waste your money. Okay, go to YouTube and learn it. Prepare from scenarios from each channel. Okay, why I will tell, like, because they already knew service now, they spent money in some other institutes. Okay, they will come to me again, say I want to learn, sir. Why? You already spent, you know the syllabus, you know where the content is available, then you can learn it, na. So let their mindset set first, and we should not be very blame, okay, very dumb when we are learning anything in the IT. We should be very, very, very active. Okay, so maybe this one is a good one to start with service now, because this is my channel. Okay, maybe we have few more where you can also suggest your people, but these are the prereqs. That's where we ended. Okay, till this point, any questions? This is what yesterday class, my, if I think if the video is missing, na, maybe I'm just recapping it. Anything I missed it, ma, here?
No, sir.
Okay, any questions till this point, maybe from anyone
Related
No,
to
sir.
scripts?
related to scripts? No, yesterday yesterday topics, whatever
No,
whatever
sir.
we covered. Any questions? No.
No,
Can
not
you
now.
summarize, sir, like what yesterday?
This is what I summarized, ma. Whatever we explained now, this is all summarization. Like, this is what I covered yesterday. Client server model, some examples of client script, some examples of server side script, and the prereqs for this scripting. If you want to learn some scripting, what is the basic thing you need to go through? This is what the summary, ma. That's what I said. I repeated and then I asked also, is there anything I missed it?
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Right, ma. Okay. Any questions? Anything maybe? Okay. Not related to yesterday point, but any other questions before we start today class? No, right?
No, sir. Sir, one small question, sir.
Small question, huh? Yes, ma'am. If it is
Why
big
we
question,
are
what I
using,
can do, ma'am?
sir?
If it is a big question, what I can do, ma'am? Tell me.
Nothing, sir. For my end, it is a very small question for you are answering. That is
Please,
the thing.
please tell me, ma'am.
Yeah, for you, it is very small when I am asking that question.
Okay, please tell me, ma'am.
Sir, why we are using server-side scripting? So cloud scripting is already there now.
Cloud
So,
scripting. What is the meaning of cloud scripting?
no, client, sir, client scripting.
Client script, you can. Okay, so see here. Uh, okay, so
Actually, I understand one thing. Yesterday we had done something right. When the former name is empty, we had in server we can modify something. So why we are using server side scripting there?
okay, so what we exactly did using that script?
So we changing the former name.
Changing
For
the
what are the
farmer
empty?
changing the farmer names for those 5 records, right?
Yes, sir.
Where once you run that script, where that update happened, where that change happened,
server.
Sir,
in the data,
yes,
right?
table. Yes,
In database.
So in the direct, the once you run that particular script, the data, the change is happened directly in the data, correct? Yes, ma.
yes, sir. Yes, yes,
So
sir.
that is the definition of server side script, na. So okay, let me tell you. Okay, so see here. Okay, see in a simple way. Okay, now I ask you to get all the incidents who have short description null, means empty. Okay, and update this incident short description is with something like SKFacts is a YouTube channel. Okay, I ask you not to open one by one, okay, and then update. If you open one by one and update, this is using client, correct? You are using a form
Yes,
to
sir.
update it, okay? But I don't want you to do like this. Okay, this is what you need to do, but I don't want you to do like this. Okay, I want directly you to go to, okay, our server, which is there in maybe US, and then go to incident table and then get these two records and then update it. You got it?
Yes, sir.
So for this one, how you do? You write a server-side code and directly update it. If you run the server-side code, it goes to do some US and it goes to one data center and then it goes to one table. It goes to these two records and then find them, update them, and then come back to us. You got it?
Yes, sir. Got it, sir. And how we know what scripting we need to use for that particular, like any scenario is there. So how we know whether we need to use business rule or
That we are
client
going to
script?
learn it, Nama. That's what we are going to learn from for next 15 days, na?
Yes, sir.
See here, you see, you are learning ABCDs, okay, and then you learn words, okay, and then you learn sentences. Okay, I will tell you. Okay, sun rises in the east or west, whatever it is. Okay, so it is like this. So you ask me, sir, why I need to use this one here, sir? Because this is one of the sentence. If this is one of the verb, if this is one of the what you call ma simple tense. Okay, so like this here also we have. Okay, when you want to run the script based on when you have so many concepts. It can be business tool, it can be background shift, it can be scheduled job, it can be some other script, fix script, UI action, something. Right?
Okay, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you,
we
sir.
are going to learn each one, man. Then you will get script is same, but you will see, man. You will see. Okay. That's
Yes,
what we
sir.
are going to see now. Like that's our main program here. Now. So today what we see is client scripts. Okay. Server side script will come after 5 classes or 4 classes from now, but client script we will see. Okay. So what we define as a client script is see here. What is our table, ma? Language.
Learning language.
Okay. For B19 people, not scripting people, whoever joined today or yesterday. So we are in the process of creating one table, columns, everything. Okay, because we started everything from scratch, and you already know ServiceNow, so you can build one small application and or whatever we are trying now, you can try in other instant application or a problem application or something. Okay, or you can simply build one simple application, a table. Okay, maybe 10 columns, and then create one modules like this. Okay, so your wish concept you can try using different fields in your respective table, whatever you want to practice it. But we built one table, so that is what I am showing it. Every time I showed you, na, don't confuse. Like, sir, you are showing language application, but in my instance, language is not there. No, it won't be there because it's a custom table that we built. Okay, you can build one, maybe some any name. Okay, and then practice in it, right? So first thing, second thing is B19 now. Please update this sheet, ma. Okay, 38 people came, but still few more people yet to update. Okay, I need these email IDs to send email from today. If any one or two is missing now, please update it. Okay, that is one request. So,
Okay, sir.
so good. Come,
Sir, where we can find that Excel, sir? I mean,
I posted Nama in the chat. Okay,
okay,
give me one second. I will repost it, but you will find it in a minute. Okay, I will post it again.
sure.
Ah.
Thank you, sir.
So see here, our topic is you have an form. Okay, in the form you said this is a client, right? And if you want to do some operations on the client level, you can do client script. That's what we said yesterday. Okay, the three examples we seen is like maybe if I change the customer name, his details should come. This is one example. Okay, or maybe if I'm submitting it, let's see here. Okay, you have if you have a field, mandatory field, but you are submitting it. Okay, system is validating and giving a message. It is not allowing you to proceed. This is one example. So whatever you feel it like, they are running in the client side. Correct?
Yes,
Yes?
sir.
No? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So what is client script? So see here, keep this page alive. Okay. Now client scripts, go here. General in a navigations, developer will do two ways of navigations. Okay. Now if I want to write a script here in this table level, I can directly go here, right click, configure client script. Okay. This is the simplest way we normally do. Or if you go here, client script, system definition, client script, and then open a new. This is also same. Okay. The difference between this one and this one is, anyone know what is that?
It will list out all the things and
It gives the table name.
Yeah.
It is the
So
we are going to
By default table.
right now. So now I went to all client scripts and then say new. I have to select the table name. But if I go from form, right click, configure client scripts, and then if I say new, the table name will automatically come. That is the only simple difference and nothing else. Okay. And it gives you little flexibility. It will save your maybe 20, 15 seconds of time, and also you will be in the same page now. So you will be aligned. Okay. So test client script. Okay. And just keep anything here, all doesn't matter. Okay, and these and all not required. Okay, so maybe it is required. Let's say, what is the meaning of this one, ma?
it will be applicable to the tables which are extending these.
Child tables.
Extendable to the child table. So can I have one example maybe? Can anyone give best example like
Yes, sir.
Like if
From
applying
Fields which are common in both child and master.
one at a time,
you
please?
are
I
also
know you are all knowing the answer, but one at a
Like,
time.
yeah, sir. If you implement client script on task table,
Uh-huh.
if you select the inherited, then all the child tables like incident, problem, like change tables.
Huh.
For all the tables, this client script will like applicable.
Very good. Okay, now I am creating a client script on a child table directly, and I said inherited. Then what will happen?
if any
Like
table which is
in
extending the child table will get the properties.
Okay. So
like in
now,
future.
in this exercise, I asked someone like, okay, let's say I have one table, okay, something like task table, okay, and from task table you created incident table, okay, from incident table you created ABC table, okay. So here you created a UI policy or a client script. Consider like anything, okay. This exercise I asked to do someone, I didn't get the reply, okay. So if I created the UI policy or a client script on task table and I keep that selection inherited equal to true, will it come to ABC table?
Yes, sir. It
Yes, sir.
comes. It
Yes,
does.
sir.
You tried it, huh?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Okay, super. Okay, so now please keep it on mute. No? Right. So see here. Very good. So see the main part here is okay. This one client script have four types. Okay, what are those four types? Instead of seeing from this way, you can see from this way. Okay, first we will see from this way and then we will test it from here and then we will understand what exactly it is. Okay, so now I want to give one message here. Okay, hello SKFacts, right? Where are the places, when are the places I can give a message? Something like that. Or else I want to run a script in the form. Okay, where are the places I can run a script? One is when you are launching the form, so just you launched one new form or you open any new record or existing record, that time you can run one script, correct?
Yes, sir.
Everyone, B19 scripting people, you are following me, ma?
Repeating the statement here.
Okay, I will repeat the statement. So see here, okay, let's bring it like this. Okay, I want the situation, okay, events. Okay, I want to record the events. The event is like when you can run a script in client. Okay, client in the sense form. Okay, so when you can run a script. So what is my first thing is, okay, let's say the other way. Okay, so see here, when I am saving it, when I am submitting it, when I am updating it, that time run a script to see and validate and give some message. So saving it, submission. So event number one, save, submit, update. This time you can run a script. Is that correct statement?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
B19 scripting people, you are getting this point now? Is that clear?
Yes.
Yes. Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, second thing is, okay, yesterday we seen an example when you are changing, okay, this value, like let's say I select able tutor. When I'm selecting, I'm changing the able tutor, his details should come. So when you are changing when you are changing one field value, that time you want to run one script. Is that another statement? Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Everyone.
yes.
Okay. So I will write
Yes,
it
sir.
like event number two, change of a field.
Field value.
Field value. Change of a field value. Okay. Now, third thing is, okay, so see here, I am launching a new request form. So you are just launching a new request form or you are opening an existing record form. Okay. So while loading it, that time also you want to validate something and then give something. This is also one time. Can we say like this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, everyone, you agree at this point, ma? When you are loading the form for a first
Yeah.
time, okay, or when you are loading the existing record, that time also, okay, you can run a script and then execute it. Okay, so we call it as load. Okay, we seen that UI in UI policy we seen that load very deeply. Okay, maybe I can show you for B16 B19 scripting people also one more time. Okay, so these three, so consider like these are the three events where you can say like you can run a script when you are in a form. Is there any other events you can think about? You can run a script when you are launching the form, makes sense. When you are submitting the form, that time you can run a script, makes sense. When you are changing any field, a specific field, that time you can run a script, makes sense. Is there any other event you can think about it?
Changing in the list.
List level.
List. Please forget about list for some time because you all know ServiceNow, okay, onSellEdit, but
UI policy.
no script only. Just think like scripting. So you are in a farm and you want to run a script. That's it. Where are the places you can run the script? Apart from these three places, when you are in a farm, can you be able to run a script in any other event or any other instance?
Kind of a mouse over event.
Sorry, ma?
Mouse over
UI
event. If a
No,
mouse
if
goes to a
mouse goes to
particular.
a particular field, it won't work, ma. This will
Okay.
not. This platform will not support that actually.
Okay. Okay.
That is a
Uh,
yes.
Hiding some attachments, sir.
Hiding an attachment.
Hiding
Please,
from
hiding.
tech1.
Please keep it on mute, ma. Hiding an attachment also will be in a form, ma. When you want to hide it, when you are loading the form or when you are submitting the form, okay, that time only you will hide it. So this attachment, na, when you want to hide it, is also will cover these three, ma.
I think only three
On
options are there.
UI actions, like on submitting the form, you are while submitting only it should be mandatory something.
Let it be. So when you are submitting it, it should be mandatory. So you say like this, now here it is, right? You already have that
Sir,
alert.
alert, sir. Sir, alert.
When is the alert?
So like it will also come like on when the form loaded,
When the
submitted.
form loaded an alert, na, so you take this time. You are not see we are not discussing the script, ma. We are executing the time when you want to run the script.
I think there are three options are there only. Either form load or submit or change
Right.
in the
So
values.
apart from these three timings, you don't have any other timings when you are in a form. Correct? You can run any script only in these three timings. Is that right answer? Is that right statement, ma?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So keep these three. Yeah, please keep these three okay apart. Now when you say client, okay, you are in a form. Also, you are in a list view. This is also okay. This is also a form client. When you are in a list view, this is also client side only. Here also you can directly update the values. Correct? So this is also a form. Means you don't confuse me. It's not a form, but it is a client side only. So this is one more when you are editing something in the list view. That is maybe fourth event I can say. Okay. This one don't keep it because this is completely a different idea. Okay. But I'm just giving. So when you are form and you have three times. Okay. So client script now. So see here. This is the virtual concept. Now testing physical concept. Okay. Type on submit. Okay. The submit one means this one. right? I selected type and automatically these two lines came. I didn't write it now. See here, I'm changing again. Okay, when I select change, something came. Maybe I'm selecting submit. This one came. Very good. So you need to write a code here. So what I will write a code is, okay, let simple text. I don't write much coding. Okay, alert of, okay, what message you want to give? Okay, so something like this. Okay, so now when this will run, just to see that placement we virtually, okay, thought, right? So this is your script we are thinking. You write any script, you write one line script, you write 100 lines of script. Here you write script, and now you took a type called onSubmit. So this one is onSubmit. One onSubmit. Okay, so now you saved this one, correct? And now go to the form, this form, refresh it. Okay, so now try to save this form, save or submit or update, whatever. The script is running, ma. This is what alert is. But when the script is running,
And we are
Save,
trying to
submit, and
save.
update.
When you're submitting the form
when
or
you are
saving the
submitting the
form.
form, updating the form, saving the form, whatever it is. So is this event is correct? Is this
Yes, sir.
type is correct?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this is on submit client script. When on submit client script will work is when you are submitting the form, when you are saving the form, when you are updating the form. The last action of the form. Okay. Now, second thing, go here, cut it, okay, and change this one. So when you are changing it now, you need to make sure like this function, you need to make sure, okay. First time you will get confused. Here, on submit is there. Now if I change it to on change, on change should come. If didn't come means control A, delete, and then again change it. Okay, on change came. So same, you don't touch anything here, you don't not required for now, and keep your code here. Okay, so hello Chitti 2.0, okay, on change. Right now I am changing it. So see, we said change of a field value. Which field? You are saying the script will run when you change one field value. But you need to mention the field name, na? So which field? Let's say employee field. Okay, auto population of employee details. If that is the case, then we will take this field. So you select the field name. Right now it is active. So employee name. Where is that? Employee. Select like this. Now on change of this field, you are executing this line of code. If you write 100 lines of code, that line will 100 lines will execute. Okay, so save it now.
If we have added more than one field,
You can no one on change client script, one field only. No. See,
okay.
the meaning of on change client script is you are instructing system that when you are changing the field value, see here I'm changing the field value. Observe it. Okay, I changed it. Script ran. Very good. I changed it. Script ran. Okay, so your question is, can we do one script with for two fields? No, there is no option. Is that the question?
Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah, no, ma, no is the answer. Maybe you need to define low level, and it is very difficult to control. But yeah, I think you got it. Okay, so this is on change client script. Second type is when you are changing a field value, then you need to run a script. The type is on change. Make sense, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now third thing is cut it. Okay, delete it and then change it on load. Okay,
Sir, I have one doubt.
okay, please, tell me.
Sir, we have written two scripts for the same form, right? Suppose if we return one,
We didn't write two scripts. I'm just changing the same script again and again.
yeah. Suppose if we write initially on submit for the same form, we are writing on change also. Suppose if we want to run only one script, once we return the script after submitting, it won't change, right?
Okay, you have on change, you have on submit. Okay,
Yeah. Both we
both
so
will.
first initially on change we return. For the same form, we have written onLoad also. We have to.
What is your question, ma? So you created first. Okay, let me. Don't continue.
Yeah, we have.
On change. Okay,
Yeah, we
and
have
then
written
on
onChange and
submit.
submit.
Wait a second. So you have created on change and on submit. Okay. Then what is your question?
So initially we have written onChange, right? After submitting this onChange script will run. Again, we have to write onSubmit. Both scripts will run on the same form, right?
Yes. If you
Yeah.
create
Suppose.
if you create two different client script, one is on change, one is on submit, both will run.
Yeah. సపోజ్ సార్ ఇప్పుడు ఫస్ట్ రాసిన తర్వాత మళ్ళీ అదే ఫామ్ లో ఆ స్క్రిప్ట్ లేకుండా వేరేది రాయాలి అంటే అప్పుడు అది ఒకటి రన్ చేయాలంటే ఎలా సార్?
Make it as inactive, sir.
If you want to see, what is your question, ma? Can you please repeat it?
సార్ ఫస్ట్ ఒక ఫామ్ కి స్క్రిప్ట్ రాసిన తర్వాత అది సబ్మిట్ చేస్తే రన్ అవుతుంది. సపోజ్ మనం అదే ఫామ్ కి ఆ స్క్రిప్ట్ లేకుండా వేరే స్క్రిప్ట్ రాయాలా అనుకుంటే ఇప్పుడు మనం రాసిన స్క్రిప్ట్ వద్దనుకొని సేమ్ అదే ఫామ్.
Yeah, if you want to if you don't want that script, you inactive it and then create one more script, no? Active false, you can make it. Okay. So see here, I don't want the script. You inactivate it and then save it and then create one more script.
What is his question, sir?
His question is, say I have one script and I don't want that script. I want to create one more script. So how can I do something?
Okay.
So you can deactivate that script so that it will not run and create one more script, ma. That is simple thing, no? Right?
Sir.
Okay. So see here, on load we are testing it. Okay. When we are testing.
Yes, sir. I have one more doubt, sir.
Yes, ma.
Example, if you have on change 2-3 changes on same form.
Okay, on change client scripts, you have 3 on change client scripts.
Yeah.
And are
Is
they
there any order is there, sir? Which is the first one has to delete?
wait, ma. Are there in the same field?
Yeah, same form, same form.
Same form is different, same field is different, ma. Form is okay, but field you are selecting, na. So on change client script, let's say I have 5 on change client script. Not all 5 will execute. The respective on change will work only when you change that particular field. On change of this value, on change of this value.
So one at a time.
One at a time. That too, it won't trigger until you change the value of that particular field.
Okay.
Correct, na?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
Right.
Sir, but again, it's depend on the order, right? If we write 3 scripts on
Why
the
you will
same
write?
field,
Okay, why you will write on one on? See, okay.
yes,
These
right.
are all okay. I
We
understand.
can merge it, right? On single field, yes.
So
Sorry.
these are all interview questions, ma. Okay, stupid questions. But if you have 3 requirements and on change of one field, you merge it, ma. You better design in a neat way. Why you create 3 different on change client script on a single single field change?
Yes,
Right now.
I think it won't allow, sir. I think.
It will allow, it will not allow, but why you write it? That's a simple common sense, no? Because you can write, you can handle anything in the script, and you are triggering it when you are changing one field. So you write everything there. Keep some if conditions, else conditions. We will see it, ma. Okay. When we see the code now, you will understand. Okay, these are all answered. So now I'm showing on load client script. Okay, loading is little confusing in the system. Okay, when we say load now, understand the load here. See here, load, type load. Okay, I said on load, just save it. Just observe the load more. Okay, so I'm closing this one. Okay, closing this one. Let's say you have these many. Okay, so I'm opening a new record. So when I'm opening a new record, the page loads now. That is actually load. Correct? This is what
Yes, sir.
this is what we see now. Even if you feel like if you are creating a new record, that is also loads a form. That time also one script will run. Okay, maybe can you give an example? Maybe for onload, let's bring one onload. Okay, you want to set some default values for fields. Okay, that time you can say onload client script to set some values instead of using default values. So see here why every time I launch this particular page I am getting system administrator. Okay, because maybe I set default value. Okay, but instead of keeping default value, maybe I can keep onload client script, set value of this field to this value. That also I can do, no?
Yes, sir.
Right. And if it is an existing record, maybe if it is if something like if urgency equal to high, maybe you want this one to be mandatory. You can do like this. So we will see some samples, okay? But loading, when you are saying loading, now what exactly the load is? Not like a page refresh. Page refresh is also load, okay? But we see load is like record load. Okay, it could be a new, it could be existing. Okay, so keep that, and this is what on load client script.
Sri,
Yes.
I have a doubt. Um, in this onload, like you explained, we can run the script when we load a new form or load an existing record.
Yes.
So is there any way that we can control, like the script should run only for loading, when the form is loaded, not for opening the existing record?
Each new record is there, I think. G form is new record, something is there, I think. We need to check it.
Yes.
Yeah, in
G underscore form dot is new record.
is in G form, maybe G underscore form is new record. Yeah, this is your answer.
Okay.
Okay, if it is true, then you don't do it. Correct?
Okay, so this will not run for the existing record.
We need to define it. So each new record is telling you that it's true or false. If it is true, then do something. If it is false, don't do that. You need to define it properly.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So on load client script, this is what the on load client script, whatever you write the code, it will run that particular time period. Okay. And last one is when you are in a list view, and if you have some controls, like let's say I don't want to, like whenever I am changing this one, okay, and if I have this value, then only allow to submit or save, then we will change on cell edit. On cell edit, it is like a on change only. Okay, see here how it is difficult to show more because on cell edit, right? On cell edit and field name. It's not field name, but it's column name. Cell na you call in this particular view, Excel view. This is an Excel view actually. Okay, we call this one as a cell. So when you are editing something, that time you give some value. That time you run some script. Okay, so that you write it here. But you don't keep alerts. You don't keep yeah, messages and all. You may give some kind of like if you're trying to change it, either you allow, either you don't allow. Those kind of things you say. Okay. The example is in incident you can't change the state to maybe resolved, something like this. Now see here. Now I am changing it to closed. Now it should not allow to change from here. See here. It is not allowed, and it is also okay. I think that is data exception error, data policy, but it should not allow. On cell edit, client script should check it, and then if you are changing it, it should not allow. Those kind of things we will see more. We will see some samples, but one simple statement I can end up is like if you want to write some client script in list view, okay, cell edit, that time you write on cell edit. We see some sample, we see some code, and then we will explain it. This is a fourth type. Is that clear? I'm just giving only definitions. I'm not giving any code. Okay, so keep only like a definition. What is client script? What are the types of client script, and when they will run? That is very important. Clear, everyone?
Sir, can you please give the example of onCellEdit?
We will see, ma. We will see the real-time examples. We will
Okay.
before once the G form explain, na, that I will that time I will show exact example, ma. Because I can't write code now. If I write code, and it will be deviated, and people will scare. But you
Sir, what is isolate script?
I will explain it, ma, later. Not now. Our concept now is like only types of client scripts.
Okay, sir.
Isolated client script and all other options now, order, everything I will explain once we know we have some maturity G form and all. Okay. New people are there where they don't know anything. If we touch everything now, they will confuse. Okay. These are the four types of client scripts. And the main thing is we should know when they will run. So now someone asked, okay, sir, I have a script alert of, okay, alert of hello world. Right. So now how I will know, sir, that I need to use, okay, onChange client script, onLoad client script, onSubmit client script, onCellEdit client script. How I will know, sir? Right? This is the question mark that you raised it for business rule or something server side. The same question applies to client side also. The answer is it tells your requirement. Okay, I ask you to do some small job. Okay, let's say the job is, let's say, see here on language form. Okay, when the urgency, let's say employee you are selecting. So, okay, so something like this. When think like this, ma. Okay, you can select any employee, but I think okay. So there is one thing called VIP. VIP, you all know, right? What is VIP? Anyone doesn't know VIP?
Important data or sensitive data.
Okay, not data, but okay. So in our
VIP user.
VIP user, very important person. Okay, so in our user data, there are okay. So if you go to users now, there is one field on the user table called VIP, right? So here in the entire system, we have only two people that are VIPs, or maybe four people. I think one, two, three, four, four now, but there it is showing shoe. Okay, maybe some other. So now these four are there who are VIPs. So now let's say I'm selecting one VIP user here. Okay, let's take this one. So whatever it comes now, let's take that guy. So VIP. So I'm applying a filter. Okay, so VIP. If VIP you select as a user, okay, automatically the urgency needs to become high. Okay, this is what your requirement. When you select a employee and if the employee is VIP, then urgency should automatically set as high. So if this is exactly your requirement, okay, what type of client script you take it, ma? Maybe
onChange.
onChange.
on change. Okay, why can't
onCellEdit.
onSubmit maybe no, because onSubmit it is on this view. Okay, but onChange is the
Okay.
correct answer. Okay, because you are in a form. Okay, why can't we use onSubmit here? So let's say
Because we are not submitting the form.
I'm
We
okay.
are not saving it. Only it will change the values, right?
Okay, let it be now. So now something like this, it is there like this. Okay, but now you are submitting it. That time the script will run and it will check the user, check the VIP flag. If it is true, then it will set it and then save it. By anyway, if you see the record now for this VIP user, urgency will be high now.
Because in the middle
Okay.
only he needs to load.
So you can do like this also, but it won't immediately reflect here. On change will immediately reflect, but on submit maybe you only see once it is saved. Okay, it will run before you save only, but you only see once you saved it. Okay, it will be little confusing. So on change is the best option. Is that correct, ma?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, okay, second scenario. First scenario is this one. Please keep it on mute, ma. Please. Second scenario is, see here. Okay, you are launching the form. Okay, something like you are launching a new request form. Okay, so when you are launching the new request form, whoever logged into the system, remember just to understand this one, whoever log into the system, okay, he will be the employee. Okay, and if he is VIP, then this should be high. So if this is your requirement, what type of client script you keep it, ma?
onLoad.
Right? Because on loading time only you are getting the particular login person and then setting here, and also you are also checking one more condition like if he is a VIP or not, then set this one as mandate like high. So this is the answer for your question. So your requirement will tell you what type of client script you need to take. That no one will come to you and say like, okay, you select this type. No, this is your maturity. The more scripts you write, the more scripts you see, the more scenarios you understand, you get that control. Is that correct statement?
Yes, sir. Got it, sir.
Got it. Okay. So this is what for today class, and I want to show one more thing. Okay, I already shown to my B19 people, but scripting people. Okay. So we created one UI policy. Maybe this is little important, ma. Maybe you already knew it because you know ServiceNow already. So just to see this one. Okay. Bah. What is mine? Anyone know what is mine? I think this is mine. So many people are using mine. Okay, this one. So onload reason. If it is true, true. Okay, so see here, it is on language table, no? So yes. Let me check it first because I don't know how my instance is. So I need to check whether it is working correctly or not. Okay. Very good. Okay. So this particular UI policy, where is that? This particular UI policy, simple. If the state equal to on hold, okay, there is a field on the table level. Show it, keep it mandatory. Okay. If it is not on hold, reverse if false, hide it, and then make it non-mandatory. This is the meaning of this particular UI policy. Everyone knows this one, right? You all understood, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, new people who joined for scripting, you all understood, ma?
Yes, sir.
Everyone.
Yes, sir.
Now, what is the meaning of this onload? This particular onload? Because onload is very, very confusing topic. Okay, so we need to understand exactly where onload will run. That is the only reason I'm touching it, because in client script side, if I show onload, you understood it, but here maybe the different meaning it will come. See here, if you read it, apply the UI policy when the form is loaded. This is what we seen it, onload. Okay, correct. Till this point, we are all up to date. We've seen it already practically, but and when the user changes the value on the form, what is this? This is onChange, na?
onChange, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So it is little confusing, right?
It's change also, it is kind of loading. That is the reason.
Okay, so let's say like this. So you are saying when changing the value, then it will load. Okay, and I'm unchecking it. Okay, so I'm unchecking it. See the behavior, right? So refresh it. So loading time, is that working? Okay, let me write one thing. Okay, let me disable the client script. Where is the client script? No? The client script is coming chitty, na? We don't want chitty. Where is the chitty? We didn't say we. Okay, so client script is not there. Okay, and to test the UI policy, okay, I will keep one alert so that the alert will tell you when the UI policy is working. Okay, so true condition, very good, and false condition. Okay, say true condition, false condition. So fine, you understood it. You get the alert. Let it be. Okay, so now observe it. Okay, onload, right? I deselected onload. Okay, I deselected onload. Okay, now see, I'm loading it. Is the UI policy ran or not?
No.
No.
No, sir.
Very good.
No, sir. No, sir.
No. Very good. Now I change this value. Okay, now it is working. Okay, very good. Okay, now you are changing the value. Now also it is working because condition is false, condition is true. Okay, then that means the UI policy is not working on onload. Is that correct statement?
Yes.
Okay, everyone. So now what I'm doing is I'm selecting it. Okay, I am selecting it, saving it. Just to see the onload. Okay, this is a clear picture. You will understand onload exactly now. Okay, so now you are launching a new record. Please keep it on mute. Okay, when you are launching a new record or existing record, just to see, you are launching a new record. UI policy ran.
Yes, sir.
Okay, how come we say UI policy ran? Because
It's a
you
false.
kept the wrong alert there for false condition, right? Script false condition, you kept it in the UI policy script. And now request state equal to none or something, which is not succeeded, means condition not met. So that is why you got this one. But UI policy ran, that is what we wanted. So UI policy is running on onload. This is the meaning of this checkbox and these two meaning. These are two different lines. You got it?
So when the form get load, so when the this form get load, this script would run, right?
So see here, when you check this one, that means it will run this particular UI policy will run on loading time plus changing the value. But if you are unselecting it, it will only run on changing the value.
Change only. Okay. Got
Simple.
it.
Okay. But if you read it now, if you read this line, it will not give this much of clear understanding. That's why that is what our main point is. Correct? Everyone understood this?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay then. So that's what our topic is today. And tomorrow we see our real hero, that is called glide form. Okay. So we are only seeing the history class now. Okay. This is also history class, nothing we covered, but G form is the main important thing. Okay. So what you write here, you know where to write, when to write, but what to write. The what to write is using G form, you write it.